Hi everyone, how's it going? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name's Madison and I appreciate you coming by. Today I have Whataburger and I'm really excited about it because I came to a different location. I've never been to this location before, but it's in a nicer area, so I'm excited to see maybe if something's different. The order is correct. I checked that already. Well, at least, you know, what I could view. There's a lot of ice in here. This is just water. So let's go ahead and get into it. I have a large onion ring. A few little stragglers. Their onion rings are very good. Let me show you. Super delicious. Have a couple of regular ketchups. Ranch. Their ranch is pretty good and it's very good with their onion rings. These onion rings are perfect. You can tell that it's in a nicer area because when have you been to Whataburger and they ask you what your name is and then they say it to you at the window? Because me, never. And I've been to a lot of Whataburgers and a lot of Whataburgers in this area. All right, so I got a single patty melt here because I didn't want too much. Everything looks perfect. So it's creamy pepper sauce, which is kind of like, honestly, I'm not completely sure. It's kind of like a mayo, but not completely a mayo. It's got just a little bit of spice to it. Some onions, which are meant to be grilled. They're like a little bit grilled here. And then it's on a toasted bun, which is, a toasted Texas toast, which is really looking delicious here. It's super warm. And then it has Monterey Jack cheese right there. I would have preferred a few more napkins, but that's okay. I've been to places and worked at places before where you have to use a certain amount of napkins. So I just opened the ranch. Their onion rings are really good with ranch. I usually end up needing a little bit of extra creamy pepper on the side, but you can tell that they toasted this bun or this toast pretty recently, so everything's really fresh. The cheese is nice and melty. Whataburger truly is delicious, but it varies greatly by location. The little end ones. And their onion rings are whole onions. Anyway, I was door dashing today, but it's honestly awful out here. I went to a couple different zones, like areas that are usually busy in the same zone. I kind of misspoke there. Everything's not looking amazing. And then I got hungry, so I was like, well, I might as well eat. So I might try again after. It's just kind of weird though because it's kind of rainy outside. So I know it doesn't look like it, but it's been off and on for rain. And usually that's a really good thing with DoorDash. Their onion rings are so yummy. I love that you can actually take a bite of it, you know? There's also a very nice Sonic over here, and every other Sonic that I've been to is not nice. And I was gonna go there, but the last time that I tried them, I didn't really like their bun. I prefer their old bun. So I was like, do I want to do this? So I ended up just backing out because I never go there because the ones over in my area are so bad. Like, they don't care about you. They don't care about their jobs. Like, they just, it just doesn't matter. So they just don't make the food with love at all. And I'm so excited because I start my new job on Friday. Please don't hit me. Oh, and my hair is purple, as you can see. I put a little bit of dimension in it with some lavender, and it's so funny. I have this like purple nail right now because my nail accidentally popped the glove. I was like, where did I put the ranch? I went to this KFC earlier to pick up a DoorDash order, and I usually go there at night, so I didn't realize that they have their inside open. So there was one car in front of me, and then I'm like, oh hey, like I'm just picking up a DoorDash. She's like, you gotta come inside. But she was like interrupting me when I was just trying to tell her like thank you or whatever. I guess she thought I was gonna like try to argue with her. And then I go in there and it's like already ready. I'm like, why didn't you just give it to me through the window? I know how it is with like the rules and everything, but sometimes it's like, if it makes sense, just like do it, you know? I got a large onion ring, but I feel like I should have gotten a medium because they actually filled this up so much. Like, I just took out these two like little fat boys. The other locations usually don't fill it up. They just give you like 8 onion rings. I'm gonna eat the last couple bites with the ketchup because I really like that. Their ketchup is delicious. If you never had their ketchup and you're a ketchup person, order some off their website. It's not Heinz at all, but most people that like Heinz actually really do like this ketchup. If you enjoy McDonald's ketchup, you'll like their ketchup. They're very similar. It's just like, it's really thick. It's actually thicker than Heinz. It's so funny. I don't realize how much food that I like don't eat until I'm doing a mukbang, because usually I have Brandon with me and I'm like giving him parts of my food. So it's like every time I'm doing a mukbang, I'm like, dang, like I'm not finishing my food. Like, what the heck? I'm gonna eat an onion ring in this ketchup because they're so good in it too. Brandon says I'm weird for that, but it's so good. Before I actually liked onion rings, my mom would always go to Sonic and she would get onion rings, and their onion rings are very, very thick. At least they used to be. I don't know how they are now. So, you know, if somebody doesn't like onion rings, like they're definitely not gonna like those, because it's like a piece of onion, like a big ass piece of onion with breading on the outside. But I liked onion flavor, so I would just take the outside off and eat that with ketchup. I would just like squirt the ketchup on it. Those were the good days. But yeah, on Friday, it's not like they really did put so much ice in here. Excuse me. On Friday, I'm just doing like the orientation. I don't remember if I told you guys, but I'm working from home for like a little bit because they're slowly bringing everybody back into the office. So I'm doing orientation on Friday. And it's supposed to be, I think they said like 4 hours. So I'm not gonna know what to do when I go back to a whole schedule. Because my last day at work was Thursday. Man, people over here be speedy as hell. Calm your ass down, homie. Like, we're in a whole parking lot with like a lot of businesses. Like, there's a lot of people. Why are you speeding? People are crazy. But my life's on your ring. Oops. Anyways, the puppy is doing great. He is just a little ball of absolute insanity, but I love it. I can't remember if we had renamed him yet. We renamed him to Tuco. It was Zuzu, but we were watching Breaking Bad for the first time for Brandon, for like the third, fourth time for me, but it's been a few years. And Brandon just jokingly called him Tuco one day, and we were just like, that actually kind of works, because he's a fucking crazy butt. And I had told Brandon, I'm like, you gotta get to know the dog to name it. You can't just like take the name, like you gotta know like the personality. Like Zuzu is fine, but Zuzu is kind of like a chill name, and I think that he should have a crazy name, and so does Brandon. So it's perfect, because he's a crazy motherfucker. Excuse me. So this is what a Whataburger receipt looks like, from the back. Yeah, it looks, there's something about this one. If you live in this area and you want to go to like the best Whataburger in this area, it's the one in Cedar Park on Cypress Creek. Let's see. So the ranch is 40 cents, not bad. Large onion rings are $3.99. That's really not bad either. Like if you wanted to come get like a little snickety snack, that's not bad. And their burger's $5.39. So I think those prices are still very well within, you know, the scope of like what's affordable. So they still win. There's the Whataburger. Anyways, I'm gonna start kind of rambling now, and yeah, wish me luck. I'm gonna try to go back out there and see if there's anything available. I don't know how it's gonna go, honestly, but I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.